And now I have better music.
Yeah! Come here, boys! It's kind of funny that once you kill the enemies, once you kill the enemies, the gates go away. Yeah.
Someone's mentioning like doing like a magical transformation, but couldn't, and it's like, yeah, I can see it.
Oh yeah, really, especially the way she posed and her hair was just tilted back and all that stuff. Whee!
Just make sure I didn't miss any items. If there are new items. And look, I can now move freely in water.
Yay! Oh look, super missile tank. I do like that this gravity thing not only allows you to move through water, which does make some sense because it involves, like, you know, the way that you know, it kind of manipulates the buoyancy that people have in water and all that stuff. But also the fact that it's like, yes, you know, now you will no longer take damage from lava. It's like, those two things don't seem to line up at all. Now you're a full-on juggernaut here. This is gonna be great.
Oh, I can kill them with it. Nice.
Woo. You can hit me. I'm very soon. This is very soon, right?
Yes. Also, and I just realized that the screw attack can also destroy bomb blocks.
Yeah. You can hit me. I'm very soon. Samus now. Pew 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 pew. Ow! There, I was hoping I could avoid that. But I guess the boops are inevitable, especially when you start making dumbass songs.
Yes, especially when you start making songs.
I appreciate you leaving off the dumbass part of it. Did we shoot the eyeballs now?
Yes.
I like that once you defeat the enemies, the emergency sensors and the gate thing seems to go away.
Yeah. Oh, thank you for following.
Thank you! Always happy to have you join us.
Yep, I'm glad we could be entertaining.
Yay!
You didn't even know what killed him because I shot him through the wall.
I'm very amused that despite all this, despite all this extra power you have, the gate sensor, like the gate just... Whoa! You somehow cannot destroy the gates. Like...
I know there's an item in here somewhere. Where is it? There it
it's
is.
right there. Ta-da! This is music I could picture being in a Zelda game if you're like infiltrating Hyrule Castle. Like doing an epic showdown, that's what this kind of makes me think of. It has that sort of like triumphant, slightly regal tune to it. Which makes sense because you are in these ruins that, you know, judging by the murals and the architecture of the walls that you can't shoot, you know, are like, you know, old and have some cultural significance. So
and Samus apparently explored them when she was a child.
Yeah. With big old baby eyes.
Yep, and now we just have one final power-up to go and grab.
Okay.
Yep, the power bombs.
Yeah.
The guy was hiding up there.
Oh, how the tables have turned, sir. Whee!
Hello.
Goodbye. You think she ever makes herself dizzy doing that?
I don't think so. I imagine the suit, either the suit has some protection for it, or her Chozo DNA grants her resistance to being dizzy from spinning.
Yeah, it's one of the required secondary powers of folding yourself into a ball.
Yes.
Whee!
Yep. Also, that glass bridge we just came over, we can destroy it once we have power bombs, I think.
Do we want to do that though? Is it gonna make things more difficult?
No, it just lets us get back to the old areas.
Oh, cool. Hey you!
That's for earlier.
Yeah, not that we know you was one of the problems.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Elite space pirate.
Oh.
They are more resistant and immune to missiles, I think. Oh, it's these guys. Or they drop lightning out of their butts. At least that's the way I interpret it.
Well, I mean, you're probably not wrong. Saving. Save complete. Please continue enjoying your Vario suit.
I'm trying to remember if there's a way into that long shaft, but I can check it out later. Ow. Alright, that's the way I came. But there might be an item down there. Well, let's go check.
Woo! So it's a good thing that, you know, the Space Pirates took up shop in the Chozo ruins. Because how else would Samus be able to get her suit from it?
Yeah. No one said these guys were smart.
True, but but you would think that they would. You think that if they were this dumb, they would have died a long time ago. As far as we know, Ridley is the only one who actively comes back.
Fair.
And honestly, Ridley doesn't even come across as dumb or anything. He just comes across as, you know, he actually comes across as like ruthless and kind of terrifying.
And incredibly resistant to death, given how many times Samus has had to kick his butt over the series.
Exactly.
Although surprisingly, he doesn't actually make a return in Metroid Dread, of all games.
Huh. Oh, hello. Hello, boys. Goodbye, boys.
It's like, alarm! Oh, alarm cancel.
Yep.
Samus, what are you saying? Can I not? Oh, that's not an opening. Okay. And I can't open the yellow doors yet because those are power bomb doors. So I need to find another way to my objective.
Okay. Good thing you have a map.
Yep. He's like, wait, what? Ah!
Do you screw attack the elite space?
No, it does not kill them.
Will it eventually if you screw all them enough?
I don't think so, actually. Oh, okay, so this is locked, and we need to defeat Mecha Ridley to unlock it. So,
Okay.
let's continue exploring. Oh god, there's two of them!
How nice of them to, how nice of the Chozo to put in, you know, little waterfall passageways.
This isn't the Chozo, this is the Space Pirates!
In that case, how even more nice of the Space Pirates to put in, okay, I guess they could crawl through it, but still.
You just noticed him? I ran into another one earlier.
I ran into him earlier, but I saw him, but I wasn't paying attention to the jerky way he was walking around. Look at him. He's kind of cute.
Yep.
That, however, is what.
So satisfying to be able to just destroy the Space Pirates through walls and they can't even see me coming. That guy's like, alarm! Immediately dies. Alarm canceled. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm guessing you know, these guys seem to have to actively work to maintain the alarm, which I think is kind of funny because, like, okay, I understand it's a gameplay mechanic, right? Something that, you know, prevents it so it's like, hey, you know, if you do get spotted, eventually you will be able to get to a point where they will leave you alone. So you can continue with your playthrough and the gates will open up and you're allowed to leave certain areas, right? Like, so I understand, but you have to admit, in-universe, it is so dumb for them to run into a room that they saw a target go into, lose track of said targets, and then think, okay, well, she's probably gone, and then cancel Red Alert. Like, no!
That's not how you Star Trek.
That is not not how you Star Trek. That's not even how you Galaxy Quest. Which is the parody of. It's basically like Galaxy Quest is to Star Trek what Spaceballs is to Star Wars. It's the parody.
All right, down we go. Let's go get that power bomb. Buddy, bring that back.
Hey, you! Give that back. I need that. Oh. Power bomb day. Yeah.
R&B and Morph Ball opens yellow hatches.
And the occasional power bomb. Oh, Jesus Christ. And, oh, look, you get more of them. Yay!
I just realized they shot each other before I could.
Well.
Alright, and now if we... Just he, him, no preferences.
Yeah, and she, her for me, but thank you.
Alright.
That was kind of you to ask.
Yes. Alright, here we go, and... Bloop.
Oh,
bloop, bloop,
okay, you got it. There you go.
Bloop, bloop, bloop,
Yep.
bloop.
I'm just watching you go back down. You're like, oh, I got this. Nope, don't got this. Don't got this dragon.
All right, now here is your choice. If we go up, if we go up to this little box up in the top, that is where the final boss of the game is, and if we defeat it, everything will start blowing up again.
Again, of course.
And we can do that, or we can use the power bomb to keep exploring and find our way back to the main map, and maybe find a few more secret weapons.
Okay. Oh boy, you're putting the mantle of treasure gremlining on me.
Well, you still haven't played Tears of the Kingdom, so I need to convince you.
I don't know what to do with this information.
Well, it's only been like...
Yeah, then let's do a little bit more exploring. We've only been on for about an hour. We still got some time.
Yeah.
Whee! Besides, the rate at which you're going, the treasure gremlining will be wiped out in, like, no time.
Don't underestimate, Metroid. I don't think I've completed a few Metroid games at 100%, but for the most of like the older ones, like Fusion and stuff, I never actually have, just because some of the items that are in such hidden spots.
True. Well, let me put it to you this way. Something, I imagine at least that, you know, your, however much time you want to spend on gremlining, you will, you know, it won't take too long. There may be some things that you're just like, you know what, I'm at a spot where I'm good. Oh, hello.
Alright.
You know what I'm kind of amused by is the fact that these guys just, after everything, up to their way they're seeing her running through everything, they're thinking, oh, I'm still gonna come at her with my zappy claws. You're like, why do you think this is gonna end well for you? Have you not seen what's happening? Okay, granted, some of them don't have a chance before you kill them. But some of the others are like, hey, I'm actually gonna come. Like, look, props for sheer bravery, dude, right? But, like, at some point...
minus 20 points for stupidity.
And lack of self-preservation. Weapons and energy fully restored.
Well, I do know that she is, I think, like, I do know that they know that she's probably like a great threat, so it's probably that, you know, they're just gonna keep going after her no matter what, kind of thing.
At some point, like, it's not that I don't understand the reasoning. It's not like they didn't do a lot of damage to her when she was, you know, in her zero suit. But at some point, at what point did I realize, hey, we need to either up our strategy or retreat and or regroup. Or you know, hide as best we can, even though she kind of just through walls apparently. Also, it's kind of funny if you think about it, because look, like, you can see them in the hidden rooms and alcoves because you are playing in a side-scrolling perspective. But if for all we know too, if we're just looking at Samus as Samus actually sees the thing, she literally probably doesn't even know that she's killing some of these guys because she's just firing her missiles into everything and realizing that it comes, probably realizing somewhat belatedly that she's like, oh, well, I guess there was a Chozo, I guess there was like not a Chozo,
a space pirate.
A space pirate in that section. Okay. You just realize in order for her to do some of the things she does, she needs to either have X-ray vision or not realize what she's doing. And something about that is actually kind of hilarious. Like, oh yeah.
Well, I do know some of the Prime games do actually give her an X-ray visor, so it is not outside the realm of possibility as something she could potentially have access to.
Fair.
It's just that we don't know about.
Fair. It is still kind of funny.
It is. It very much is.
Like, oh, it's like, you know, she shoots her laser around, hears a dying screech, like, through the walls. Like, oh, I guess there was a space pirate there. Rip.
Oh, wait, there's an item in here.
Ooh!
Item?
Yep. Space pirate mothership. Item. Oh, nice. Oh look, it's no longer raining. Okay, nice.
I'm under the ship, I think.
But it was still raining when you were going through the segment earlier.
Fair point, yeah.
I was actually kind of laughing a little bit. It's like, how is it raining when she's crawling underneath everything? It's like, no, it's probably just raining in the background. Whee!
Oh. Take a little edit. Nice.
And also, you have to admit, it works somewhat thematically too, because that was when she was at her darkest, most vulnerable hour. Because she was, well, you know, basically in her zero suit. And so, kind of as close to naked as the game will give her. But now that she's back, you know, it's all nice and bright and golden, and the sun is shining, and
she's kicking space pirate butt all day long.
Yeah, so now it's like, now this year she went from the darkest hour to the golden hour.
Yep, and has an even more powerful suit than the Chozo. That's for her.
Ain't that nice?
Paul.
It's kind of cool that, you know, this suit, you know, survived, you know, this whole time despite all the invasions from all the other monsters. And I mean, the Chozo have left this place for, you know, for years, right?
I think it was I have to look up the exact lore, but they either left or they were wiped out by space pirates.
Yeah, but it's been years since this place was inhabited by the people who made it, by the Chozo, by Samus, by all that stuff. So it's really cool that this place, you know, that everything survived. Obviously, I mean, it may be because there was that test thing.
Maybe. Although I'm just also remembering in Metroid Prime, the first one, how if you scan a certain terminal, it mentions that the space pirates have been trying to copy Samus's abilities, but even they just cannot figure out what the heck is going on with the morph ball.
Yes.
And it's like, we've had multiple injuries from people trying it out, and it's like, how does this work? How does she not shatter her spine?
I am just remembering from Iron Man 2, near the scene near the beginning where we learn that other people are trying to copy the Iron Man suit and figure out how it works. And they pulled up and they were using it as a, hey, this is a threat argument, but then Tony actually brought up some real footage where it turns out that no one is at all close to replicating the technology. And the guy scrambles onto the he scrambles onto the oh, there we go. Onto the microphone and says, I'd like to point out that test pilot survived.
Oh yeah, the one who had his spine.
He had twisted, the poor thing.
Yeah, that was probably like the, I don't know, one of the grimmest moments if you think about it too hard.
Yeah. One of the closest injuries that we see of that is what actually happens to Rhodey in Captain America Civil War. But even then, we know that he has, that Tony, you know, gives access and, you know, works out all the braces and physical therapy. And he's able to move around much more normally with, you know, the braces on his legs by the time we see him there. So he's doing well, something tells me that poor soul who was, trying to pilot that suit didn't necessarily have that kind of care. At the very least, though, if he is still alive, he's paralyzed.
He's paralyzed.
Probably paralyzed, yes. But assuming that Justin guy is telling the truth, he is still alive. Which is mellow. Why do we have crabs?
Because we're going back to the main area.
I forgot that there were crabs. I shouldn't have. I'm pretty sure I laughed at them when I first saw them, but...
Yes, they're the crabs that drop their eyeballs when they die.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. I'm not paying much... At first, there was some part of me that was thinking that we were still,
We are still in, like, the Space Pirate area, but we're now making our way back into the main map of the game.
I don't always, I was actually talking about this with my aunts earlier, this weekend, when I was on the jet ski going around. They're like, how do you know where you are? And I told them, I have a few markers that I look for. I know that there's this, gray-blue blocky house, and I know that there's also this one building that is pale yellow and it has a teal roof. And I know what our camp looks like, so I know it's somewhere in between them. So once I have those, that's when I know, okay, I know if I hit those, then I'm outside the area. And I also, too, I noticed that when I'm the one driving the jet ski, I have a better sense of where I am because I've been the one maneuvering the vehicle, so I know what direction I went to.
Oh, look at that.
Oh.
Okay, so to the Chosia, that's how we get back to the main, or that's how we get back to the final boss.
Yes.
Which we will do in, I guess half an hour, we'll aim for.
Yeah. And I also, just since I've been the one driving, I know that we drove about, this amount of distance up to the north. And then I also know we spun around a little bit, so we made some progress back towards the south. So I don't have to go in such a straight shot. That type of thing. And I think that there definitely is, it's much easier to have a sense of direction when you're the one controlling where you're going. Honestly, there have been a few times where you're just okay, what direction am I going through here? And I'm I don't know, I cannot follow where you are on the map. I'm not following it, or when you're going around a maze or something.
Need more power bombs.
No, I'm not able to follow exactly what directions you've turned because I'm having a hard time, just looking and seeing. Okay, did you take 5 steps this way, 4 steps this way? Did you go down this hallway already? Watching you play it tends to make it harder for me to track where the character is. But I know if I played it, I would have a much easier time.
Okay.
So I was not, and so between that and I wasn't necessarily looking at the part of the screen that told me, hey, we're going back to the first area. I was alright. So now there's crabs. Whee!
Get a quick refill on items.
Thank you, bathing Chozo statue. That was very nice.
I think that's the one that gave me the plasma beam, I think. I cannot confirm. But now there's 2 different items here that I can get, but I need speed boost, which it's going to be interesting to find a way to speed boost around. Oh, I'm back in the ruins.
Ta-da!
Samus.
Samus. There you go, girl. There you go. Yep, Samus. There we go. Okay.
That probably gets me back in there.
Oh.
So I need to use it. I need to use the power bomb or the power boost speed right there. Maybe I need to get off and then somehow make it over here in time. I don't know. It's gonna be tight. We'll try it.
Okay. I believe you.
This is the only area nearby that I can think that has enough room for Samus to gather up a speed boost. Oh.
Ah.
Oh. No. Let me try one more thing. No, okay, I can do it diagonally. This is always what gets me, even in Metroid Dread. In Metroid Dread, there were so many speed boost puzzles that were just so difficult. Although in that game, I think that you could actually like bounce off of walls to like change direction of you were boosting in, but. And if I don't get the one down there, I'm definitely not getting the one up there. So there's like another. Let me try 2 power-ups. Just so I can reveal the other blocks. Yeah. Okay, might come back to those. I might just.
Shall we move on to more profitable gremlining for the time being?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, look, it's raining.
Yeah, this is where my ship used to be.
Oh, sadness.
Just filling in the map squares, see if there's any items nearby. Oh.
Hello.
Ah, I see. I just need to find the right. No, just get over here. I need speed boost. In order to get it, I need to go through this other way over here. Not enough room to build up speed boost here.
Oh, there's thunder.
Aha! I think. Game, I'm trying to speed boost.
We're doing our best here. Ah, there.
Aha!
Alright. Oh, here we go. Okay, there we go. There we go.
Oh, I mistimed the shot.
Oh no!
No, Samus.
Yes!
Ah!
No! You didn't get. Oh no! Nope.
She does not want to do it at an angle. There we go.
Come on. No! Okay. Ah! Oh lordy! Oh Jesus! How many times are we gonna make Samus bash her shoulder into something? Ow!
So many times that it takes for the game to register that I'm holding in the upper direction.
Oh my god!
Game!
Oh no! Okay. Ah.
Yeah, again, this is kind of why I hate speed boost puzzles in this game.
Ah. bummer because I feel like you should be able to get more than that.
I feel like I should too.
If you go back and you do it again, will the original blocks respawn?
I'm pretty sure they will, unfortunately. The power block brick ones don't, but...
You get a double layer.
One other potential option.
Oh, that would have been cool though.
She wasn't hitting A, so... Samus.
I love time travel. Don't you love how we've abandoned one speed boost puzzle for more profitable gremlining, and then we've come into another speed boost puzzle?
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go back to the boss.
Alright, I'm here for it.
Treasure gremlining is not working out today.
Aww. Your consolation's all rock.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hey, you know what will feel good? Beating up Mecha Ridley.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we can speed boost him from some part.
Unfortunately, no.
Oh. That'd be great.
It would be great if we could.
Just speed boost your way through his, I don't know, quad.
There is a boss actually in Metroid Dread that you can kill in one hit if you manage to speed boost it correctly.
Nice.
Okay, and yes, this will. Wait. I'm trying to think this way lead back. No, it does not. I need to go around the long way.
Definitely, if you're like wanting to destroy the pirates, the gate should still stay closed. Like, oh god, the threat is active enough that our goonies are getting hit by it. So the answer, surprisingly, is no. Again, I know it's a gameplay thing, but in universe, I wonder what the explanation is.
Yeah, I have no clue. I still love though how the space pirates can friendly fire at each other.
Yeah.
It just, I feel like someone wasn't thinking that through in the space pirate weapon development meeting. It's like, hey, should we make this that way our weapons can kill each other? It's like, sure, why not?
Well, I mean, to an extent, I mean, you know, most weapons, you know, don't exactly discriminate against who they hurt. I mean, not everyone has a freckles.
Yes, not everyone has a gun that shoots confetti and makes a fun party sound if you shoot at a friendly person.
Yep.
Those weapons are reserved specifically for Caboose.
Yes.
For very obvious reasons. If anyone has ever seen Red vs. Blue.
Control F you. Which is the shorthand
that they use to report Caboose's team kills.
I'm surprised that actually. I mean, granted, Freckles I think is an AI on the Chorus planet, which they don't encounter until much later. But it is kind of funny that it took them that long to even think of anything resembling a solution to that.
Yes.
You know, it's not that they don't. It's not like, hey, let's take away your weapon, or let's not give you any ammo, or let's only give you taser bullets, or something like that, or rubber bullets. It's like, no, we are just going to put this weapon in you and hope for the best.
Knowing Caboose, he'd probably find another weapon. I mean, he did find the sniper rifle just lying around, which he then used to kill Church the second time.
Yeah.
And it's like, what happened to my body? Caboose, tuckered at it!
Yeah. And for what it's worth, the first time it was actually Sheila's fault because he was in the tank and they had disengaged and friendly fire had been disengaged and it locked onto the target and he actively said that wasn't the target. Oh.
No. No, thank you.
We will pass on that stuff, but thank you for joining us. Alright. Who's ready for our dragon fight?
Never mind. Just thinking of something real quick.
Whee! I think you're just leaving a trail of bombs behind you as you do this.
Actually, you know what? We're just gonna leave.
Excuse me. Coming through.
I love how the two normal space pirates follow me.
It's like they shed their armor in the meantime.
Yeah, the elites are like, nope, can't be bothered.
Or they like went partway through the door, thought better of it, and the regular pirates are just like, don't worry, boys. And then do you have to keep shooting him in order to keep it in order
Yes.
to move? Oh.
I forgot though that you can use missiles to make him move faster. These guys, alarm dead. No alarm.
Alarm. I actually realize that that's happened sometimes in some movies. I actually am thinking about in Ant-Man, when they're doing the infiltration. Near the end of the movie, this is a bit of a spoiler. They're doing an infiltration near the end of the movie, and you know, Luis is saying, he's like, oh well, because he's playing a security guard. He's like, boss man said to secure the area, so I'm securing the area. But then the security guy he's talking to says, I'm the boss, and then he starts to report in, and Luis punches him in the face and knocks him out. And yet he doesn't have any follow-up to it. Like, did you not realize that there was a security message that got cut off? It's like if you hang up on 911, right? Doesn't that prove that there's an emergency?
Yes, if you dial it and then you just randomly hang up, yeah, that'll usually be a problem.
Because they have no way of knowing. Because, like, look,
they have no way of knowing if you're actually in danger, if something happened, or if it was a false alarm.
Or if, like, someone took the phone from you, like, yeah, you know, and because it's an emergency number, it's trying to do its due diligence to make sure that you're okay. And, like, isn't this kind of what happens? Like, shouldn't more people be... Like,
Space pirates have not yet invented 911, apparently.
They don't have to develop 911, and but they haven't even developed basic guard communication.
No, they have not.
That says, hey, if I put an alarm and then the alarm suddenly gets cut off, it's like, hey, it's either the case of, hey, we have lost the target, which is dumb. We have eliminated the target, in which case tell them, or hey, I'm dead, in which case y'all need to be on high alert. Which is the exact opposite of what happened because you kill the enemies and then they alert you. They need so much better communication than this. While I understand it's a gameplay mechanic to allow you to progress through the areas, I just wonder what on earth the in-universe explanation is for these people being dumb. It's a miracle they haven't died before this. Oh god.
I cannot shoot those ones.
When you first calling games and it's so soulless, but
Thank goodness super missiles do quite a bit of damage, because he does quite a bit too.
yeah, oh nice.
Here we go again!
Oh, okay, well this one at least makes a little bit more sense because he probably had that built in, or at least to an extent, whoever commissioned the building of this body had that built in.
Yes.
I don't necessarily know where he's in. He seemed so blank. It's hard to imagine that he was the one responsible for it.
Oh.
Oh no, oh yeah, oh my god.
We found a way out.
Okay. Oh, we have 5 minutes to do this. Oh dear.
Mm-hmm.
So do we need to like get out of the?
We need to get.
pirate base?
Yes, that door that was blocking the spaceship is now open. We need to get out.
Okay. Not know if we need to.
Yep, and the space pirates are now more focused on killing me than they are in escaping their own blowing up ship.
Well, you know, we've already established they're dumb and have no self-preservation, but they do have a lot of determination, which gives them baby points. Give props for sheer bravery and determination, and you lose so much of that for basic common sense. This is not Helldivers. You do not need to completely... You started setting up bombs and that one guy was like, nope, nope, nope.
Oh, they locked that door.
So, when are they going to get 5 minutes for this door?
You have to go the long way.
I have to admit, the Ridley fight seemed so much shorter than I was expecting. Perhaps because you were shooting a lot of super missiles at him.
Super missiles and practice. If you know how to hit it. The big thing is that he has a very small weak point, so it typically takes a bit more aim and practice. I just know I have a bit more muscle memory from it, even though I haven't played this game since I was like 10.
Also, I have to admit, you know, the space pirates, you know, do have as much opportunity to escape as, like, you know, you do. In fact, probably more, because they probably have overrides to get through the other doors. But those poor little trash can guys, I'm just like, oh, great boys.
Get down and die. Okay.
Good. Oh, God, what were you doing in there? What were you doing in there?
I didn't even kill him, I just jumped right in the ship.
Yep. Look at me, they're so mad. Incoming!
I just ran him over with his own ship.
I like the little tail wagging in back. Damn, those last 3.5 minutes went by fast.
Boom.
Now does Samus need to like send messages to the Federation being like, in enemy ship, do not shoot down?
Probably. Mission accomplished.
Yay!
And then the Federation either thanks her by getting her a new ship or gives her such a generous payout that she can then buy herself a new ship.
But basically it's kind of the same thing, right?
Yeah.
And there we go!
Yep. Still better than her poor ship or Fusion, which drifted into the asteroids. Yeah, she's lost a lot of ships over the years, gonna be honest.
Easy. Like, yeah, but considering the nature of her work, it's a ship can be replaced, she can't.
Yep, and that is the end of Metroid's direction.
Not unless she goes the same route as Ridley, and I don't think anyone wants to do that to her. She certainly wouldn't want it either.
Yeah, she's had enough body trauma, especially in the technically the latest 2 games of the timeline. Because I don't actually remember where on the timeline the Prime games happened, but it is definitely before she is infected by the X.
Mm-hmm.
That much I know for certain.
Well, like Debug, Super Mario Club. Thanks, Mario. Boop. Oh. What are you doing?
Booping you on various parts of your body rather than your nose.
Arr.
Actually, next big game that we play together, do you want to do Kirby and Forgotten Land?
Maybe.
It does, from what I saw, it does have a multiplayer version.
Yes, that's it. No question. Who gets to be Kirby? Who gets to be Waddle Dee?
Do you want to be Kirby, or it's entirely up to you. Kirby does have like the copy abilities and stuff, but again, if he dies,
yeah, player 1 syndrome.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's player 1 syndrome, and the game is also a bit more, I guess difficult in some ways, especially because it's on the 3D plane, and also it has a mechanic where if you block and then push a button, you can dodge, sort of like Dark Souls. Yep.
Ooh. How about we start off with me being Waddle Dee, and then once I get a bit more comfortable with things, Maybe I can take over and be Kirby every now and then.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at his sweet little face.
Yeah, and worst comes to worst, we can always go back and play old levels with you as Kirby and me as Waddle.
That'd be fun. Kind of like what we did with the Super Mario Wonder, where we just kept bouncing around.
Yep.
Now Samus is posing dramatically for the camera in space. So what, do you think that she's high? No, don't take off your helmet, you're in space!
Just the victory screen. Clear time.
2.5 hours?
Yeah. Your rate for collecting items is... Very nice.
That was amazing, and you know what I love is that you didn't do it on purpose.
I know.
Oh, it was so good.
A very nice clear time.
Oh my god, it was so nice. Holy crap. Oh, there we go. Also, can we just love how quickly this game went through, like, a legit 2.5 hours.
Yes.
Woo!
And now I just need to decide what to do next for...
Back Tuesday?
Yes. If you're here, I will definitely try to do Superstar Saga, because that game is fun.
Yes.
Otherwise, maybe I'll do some Kirby and Amazing Mirror.
Okay.
Or maybe some Mario Kart Super Circuit.
Alrighty, sounds good. We'll tune in next time for whatever we end up doing. I'm actually not 100% sure when we'll stream next.
Me neither.
Oh yeah, because I work like a lot of the afternoons and evenings, and Pie Master's schedule's a little bit different this week.
Yeah.
So we may do something, but it's also possible. I mean, you're free like on Friday, for example, if you want to like do something when I'm not here.
Exactly. So I might do that. I might not. We shall see. But regardless, thank you for your time, everyone. We hope that you had fun.
Because we certainly did. And yeah, he's staring at the Zoroark because he thinks I'm gonna throw it at him.
Good night, Internet.
Good night, Internet. Oh, thank you.
Thank you. I hope that you come back again next month.
I did throw it at you.
I'm thanking a person for saying they had fun. And
you can do both at the same time. You can both thank the person and get hit with a Zoroark plushie.
yes, come back next time, Anxious Possum, and we shall. And Angel will likely have the Menace gun.
Oh yeah, especially if we end up playing some more of the Paper Mario. Yes. Oh my god, the Menace hood was real.
Yes.
It was so good.
Yes. Long story short, I bought her a dart gun for, was it your birthday or Christmas?
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day, and she uses it whenever I'm being a menace in games, which
is frequent.
Especially in Tears of the Kingdom.
And Paper Mario. I think Paper Mario had the highest level, like had the highest concentration of Menace hood, but overall you were a much more aggressive menace in terms of sheer
sheer concentrated menace hood.
Yeah, it's like you did it less frequently, but boy did you do it hard when you did it.
Yes, I did.
Yes,
all right, good night, Internet.
Good night, Internet.